Howdy, neighbors. Avery here from Brick City with who?
Marc St. Romain.
I asked because no one knows. What'd you do, Mark?
I got a top 8 at the UDS in Las Vegas.
Nice. What'd you play?
Played Salamangreat.
Oh, but no, Salamangreat deck profile. Why would we want to watch that?
Mine's spicy.
Spicy?
It's not spicy.
Oh, this deck is the spicy lizard deck. Let's do it.
Okay. Played 3 Gazelle.
Spicy.
Card's pretty nice. 3 Spinny. 3 Foxy. The only weird one I played was 3 Peacock. This card was insane. It's good against Striker. Helps your Gazelle not get Ash because you can chain block it. It's another level 4 to make Dweller, like through hand traps. Yeah, it was just crazy all weekend. So I played 3 of it. The 1 Jaguar, 1 Falco, and I played 1 Mirror. This card was useless. I drew it 0 times the entire tournament, which was nice, and I only searched it once. Yeah, I would probably cut it. For non-Salamangreat monsters, 3 Ladybug, standard. I also played 3 Buffalo. So like in theory, it's like a lot of normal summons that you probably wouldn't want to see, but the Buffalo works with like any of your Salamangreat cards, and I think it gets better the more Salamangreat monsters you play. So since I was playing like 15, which is more than most people, I wanted to play the Buffalo, and it's better against like Striker than Lady Debug is, so I wanted the option to have the other starters. The card was insane the whole weekend. I would keep playing it. And then for hand traps, I played 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, and then if you count this as a hand trap, 3 Phantasme. And that was all my monsters. I didn't want to play more hand traps. Those are the only ones I had in my entire deck. Wouldn't change it. I like my monster lineup a lot besides Mirror. I think that's the only thing I would change.
Okay.
And yeah. For spells, I played 3 Pod Desires. The card says draw 2 like the Buffalo. This card was crazy the whole weekend. Almost didn't play it, but people convinced me to play it at the last second, and I did, and it was insane.
These people sound like they have pretty big brains.
I played a 3 Circle. Standard. It's a Rhoda for Salamangreat monsters. You can also make your Wolf Dodge Veiler and stuff to make it unaffected, and that happened like twice. I played the 1 Sanctuary. This card likes me a lot. I guess it added up with me not drawing Mirror at all, because I drew this card at least twice a match from round 6 through 13 of Swiss. But half the time I had Phantasma and I shuffled it back, so that was nice. But I drew it a lot. The 1 Foolish. It's my 41st card in my deck. In theory, I wanted to like send cards so I could play every game, but I never drew it, and I'd probably just cut it, play 40, or cut the Mirror. And then 1 Fusion of Fire in the main deck. I thought I'd play against a lot of Mirrors, so I wanted to have it in my deck as an option just to kill them through things. And yeah, that happened a lot. I killed a lot of people with it. And yeah.
Right.
Those are all my spells. And then for traps, I played 2. The 1 Rage and the 1 Roar. It's a barrier. It's an Icarus or Attack Fire Lake card. I searched this a lot when I banished this off of Desires or vice versa. Yeah, they're both spectacular.
And they're good to draw?
Yeah, they're great to draw because you can just like make the Dweller play instead, and you have these to back them up.
Okay. Would you consider playing more?
No.
Okay.
2 traps was nice. I didn't play Impermanence. I didn't think it was good against like the Mirror or Striker. It was like really only a hand trap against Thunder, but I didn't think I'd play against a lot of Thunder, so I just played like Ash Veiler for my hand traps. For my extra deck, tokens. And I played the 2 of the Cat. I didn't think 3 would come up. Came up like 1 time. Yeah, 2 was enough. 3 of the Wolf. Card's nice. 2 Helio. Card's nice. 1 of the Stallion. I should have played the second one. The second one came up a lot. I would cut one of the bad cards in my X deck, which I'll get to in a second for it. But yeah, there's going to be a second one in my deck after this. The Dweller. I made this card like every game. I make it a lot more than the other decks because I play like the Peacock. And more like level 4s to make it.
So it's like possible for you to end with Dweller Trap a lot more often than other people?
Yeah, that happened frequently. Update Jammer. This was the card I would cut for the second XYZ. Because I played it for like Update Jammer Borload to like kill people or like clear boards, but that just never happened. And anytime it could happen, you could probably just kill them with Fusion of Fire anyway. Or like do the Helio thing. and like shrink a dude and attack over everything per game. So like that just never happened. Borload made this card not a lot, but I would still keep playing it. Outs boards, card's good. Nightmare Phoenix made this card one time because my hand sucked and I needed to try to draw a card, and then it unbricked me, so this card was insane. I would continue to play it. Hita, this card's insane in the mirror. Like if you can't see Gazelle, you can take theirs and keep playing. A lot of people forget that as a second effect, that whenever it dies, you can search for a fire monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck. So like, if people forgot about it, I would just search for like Gazelle or whatever I'm missing. Boral Sword to kill people, made this one time, and it killed him. So I guess it did its job. And then my last card was the Fusion Monster for Fusion of Fire. Things I would change in the extra deck, I would cut Update Jammer for sure for a second Stallion, and I'd probably cut something else, I'm not sure yet. Maybe Nightmare Phoenix for Tornado Dragon, because like I can keep on making rank 4s after turn 1 anyway, so if like Dweller's cleared, like it came up to where I wanted to have another rank 4 to make. And Tornado Dragon's pretty good against the mirror. It's average, and like it's really good against Striker, which I played a lot of. So
right. So yeah. Going back to the main deck, forgot to ask, why didn't you play Will of the Salamangreats?
Oh, so that was the card that Desires was before. In testing, the card was pretty good because I played a lot of Salamangreat monsters, so like the card got a lot better with more Salamangreat monsters you play. But there's a lot of hands that you just couldn't play, and that's not a card that like lets you play the game. So Desires like has a chance to like let you play. So I just cut it for that, and it was spectacular.
All right.
And then for the side deck,
yes,
3 Artifact Lancia. For Thunder and Orcust deck, I played 1 Thunder and 0 Orcust. So that card got sided one time and I didn't draw it, but whatever. Pankratops, I sided this card every game after game 1. Yeah, sided all the time. Card was insane. It was probably the best card in my side deck, to be honest. 2 Fusion of Fire and Super Poly for the mirror, because I wanted as many copies of this card in my deck as possible post game 1. And then also in the mirror, I chose to go second every game 2 and 3, like even if I won or lost. Because a lot of people would think like you want to go first and try to make Dweller, but it's a lot more realistic just to like draw Fusion of Fire or Super Poly or like Pankratops and hand traps, and it just kills them. And that happened a lot. Going second's nice in the mirror. The 6 card matters too. I played 3 Forbidden Chalice. A lot of people were iffy on me playing this card. I thought the card was crazy. A lot of people were talking about playing like the Fiends and Thunder, and then like Sanctum and Dweller. So this card beats all those cards. And also like worst case scenario, you can use it to boost one of their monsters to make the Fusion monster kill them if you have Fusion of Fire. Yeah, the card was crazy. And then my last card on my side deck was Twin Twister for like Guru, Draco, Striker. This card got sided in a lot too. I don't side it in against the mirror because I think they're siding out their traps if they play them, because they think they're gonna go second, and then I just choose to go second, and I have like Pankratops, Fusion of Fire in my deck, and I kill them. And yeah, that's my deck.
Alrighty, any shout outs or things you want to say?
Yeah, shout outs to Brick City for doing the deck profile, Deuce Avery QB for the people testing with me the most, Drew for helping me win a lot in poker, for blackjack, and just San Antonio. That's it.
Alrighty. Thank you for your deck profile, and y'all all make good choices.
I wish you wouldn't have done the